Okay, I'm going to try to do a quick video, or do it as quickly as I can, about setting up your dragon to get the maximum efficiency out of it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is we're going to reset all my skills. And then we're going to go to enhance, and we're going to go ahead and reset all the enhancements as well. So now we just got this blank dragon, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want a black dragon, so you're going to focus on the assault. The most important thing that you're going to have is your march capacity, and if you notice here, it's going to raise by 500 at a time. Alright, so sorry about that, had a little bit of an interruption. So it raises by 500 at a time. Now you can see at level 11, when we're going to 11, instead of raising by 500, it raises by 1500. So that's really important. You want to make sure that you hit 11. And the next thing we want to be concerned with is going to be all your bowman skills, since your bowmen do the most damage. So we're going to level up all the bowmen to level 11. And you can see here they're raising by 2%. But once you get to level 11, you can see here it's raising by 6%. So it's literally, you get triple the benefit for that upgrade. Now we're going to do the next bowman skill. Raises by 2%, raises by 2%, and again 2%. Now you can see here when you go to 6, it's going to raise by 6%. That's the lower threshold. But we're going to keep going to hit the next threshold, which is 11, where it raises by 6% again instead of the 2%. And again, we're going to do that for the next bowman skill. And we're going to look at all these skills here again, and the next thing we want to do is, that's good for the bowman, but we also want our cavalry to be pretty powerful as well for trials. So we're going to go ahead and level them up as well. And as you can see again, you're raising by 6% at level 6, and raising by 6% again at level 11. Alright, now rating is pretty important as well, so we'll get to that in just a moment. Getting this other cavalry skill leveled up. Alright, so, oh, I missed one. Alright, so we're getting all those to level 11. Now for rating, the marching speed is pretty important, as well as your wounded conversion. So we're going to go ahead and get this one up to 11. Now you can see for this one though, you don't get a bonus at 6. So we might actually just leave this guy at 10. I believe the same is true for your march speed. So you're going to get a 0.5% increase for each level. And you can see it doesn't jump at level 6, so that means it's not going to jump at 11 either. So we're going to just get this guy up to level 10. Then, since march capacity is the most important, we're going to see if we can reach the next threshold for this guy, which is 16. There we go. So you can see here again at level 16, instead of raising by 500, it's going to raise again triple the normal amount by 1500. So okay, we're going to get this guy to 16. And we're going to circle back, see if we can go ahead and get this guy to 11 for march speed, and see if we can get the wounded conversion to 11 as well. Like, alright, so we got some points to spare. So we got a little bit of points to spare. We got those evenly leveled out, so you can spread them out for doing your barbs. So for barbs, I like to get this guy to at least level 6 here, because that's your big damage increase for barbs, and this is your big defensive increase for barbs, so we're going to level this guy up as well. And as you can see, we still got some points left over. I like to be able to do my monsters a little bit faster as well, so you get a big boost to your march speed against monsters here. And you can continue to level these up however you prefer. Yeah, so we ran out of points there. Now the reason why we're going to leave this as a black dragon, and you can come over here and do a couple little guardian points, but if you look at the scale down here, you don't want it to reach past this little bar here. So for example, let's say we want to, the one I like to do is reduce infantry damage from enemy cavalry, and there should be another one over here from siege troops, infantry damage from enemy bowmen. Since bowmen are the highest attackers, I'm going to keep upgrading, but I'm going to keep an eye on this bar down here to make sure it doesn't jump up too far. Yeah, I can't take it any higher than that without possibly crossing that little bar down there. So I'm done with the skills at this point, and to illustrate why that's important, if you click down here on the little icon, you can see here that you get a 10% bonus for a black dragon. Now this is a red dragon here, and well, increases the attack, defense, and health 10%, right? So what's so different about the red dragon? Increases the health of all your troops. That's it. Doesn't increase your attack, doesn't increase your defense, only increases the health. So this is literally 3 times better to have a black dragon. And then if you click through these other ones over here, which are not important to me, but you get different bonuses depending on what color your dragon is or what classification that you picked. So we're going to go ahead and exit out now. So we're going to follow that same type of priority whenever we enhance. So we reset the enhancement skills. So above all, I want to enhance the troop capacity as high as I possibly can. So it's going to get 4 stars. And the next one I'm going to look at is, well, bowman. And if you look at this bowman here, it's bowman damage against enemy infantry. So you want the infantry to go down first because those are the toughest ones to kill. So we're going to enhance this guy as much as we can. And for the purposes of trials, I'm going to want to get the infantry that does the same thing. So let's find the infantry against, there we go, cavalry damage against enemy infantry. So we're going to enhance this guy up to level 3. And then we're going to look at all the other ones. So the next priority is going to be this bowman here. Let's find the other bowman. Give him 3 stars. And then we're going to work on the cavalry. For trials. Oh, there we go. And then for rating purposes, we're going to go ahead and level up the troop conversion. And we're going to find that march speed that we care about. And then for your remaining skill points, go ahead and get the skills that you want to help you out with those barbs and killing monsters. Alright, now for the guardian skill that we leveled up over here, go ahead and toss the extras that we have over on this guy. Now we can add a couple extra levels to some of these other ones over here as you see fit, but you know, it's really not that important in my opinion. The next part is we're actually going to assign the skills. So your skill assignment is going to depend on what it is you're doing. So for your trials, the troop conversion doesn't matter because you're not going to actually lose any troops in a trial, as well as the speed doesn't matter because it's going to be a 3-second march no matter what. So you're going to grab your march capacity, the 3 bowman skills, then you're going to go ahead and add in your cavalry. And the cavalry that you care about, that I always add in, is going to be increased damage against bowmen and increased damage against infantry, since infantry are the toughest to kill and bowmen do the most damage. Those are the two that I'm going to pick. Actually, it looks like I missed taking up one of these to 11. I actually fucked up there, didn't I? So the next thing I'm going to want to do is level this guy up to level 11. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so that's how you want to set up your dragon. Whenever you go to do your rating, you pull your cavalry skills off of here, and you just want to replace them with your march speed and your troop conversion. Alright, that's it guys. Hope it was helpful.